I'm Dr. Clayton. We're talking about anxiety. The only way you're going to organically get rid of your anxiety so you don't have your anxiety anymore is by taking control of how you think. You absolutely can train your brain to have responses that require less energy, work better, and over which you have full control. The first step is to identify how much control you have over the situation. You could have a lot of control, like you've got a test in a week and you've got all the time and materials that you need to study for it. Or you could have very little control, like your tire blowing on the highway. Once you've identified what part of the situation you control, you're going to ask yourself, what is my best course of action right now? It's not going to be imagining failure. It's not going to be imagining not being able to do it. It's going to be, okay, right now, what is my best course of action? There's always a best course of action. Sometimes you can just immediately solve the problem. Sometimes you can make a plan to solve the problem. Sometimes you can take a step in a plan that you've already created. Sometimes you can just mitigate the consequences for next time. There's always a best course of action, and your job as a conscious mind, the leader of your mind, is to find out exactly what that is. The good news is that you already think about most things in your life in an action-oriented way. For example, if you like dogs, and I say, think about dogs, you probably think about petting the dog or feeding the dog or training the dog. Your brain already knows how to do this. Imagine if you were able to take the most stressful things going on in your life and think about them in the relaxed, calm, logical way that you already think about animals that you like, or hobbies that you like to do, or things that you already know that you have handled. If you could think that way about anything, you'd have less anxiety and you'd probably come up with better solutions for those problems. Stay tuned to find out how to do that.